Pete and Bas, the name of the album is Mugshot. I believe, what's this, their second one or their first album, and then they had a mixtape?
They had a mixtape before this, and this would be their first album. Because this counts as an album, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so this is a album. We actually heard most of the songs. Y'all seen us review most of the songs, so this will be quicker to get to or get through actually the album, because y'all kind of already know how we feel about these songs, but we kind of got to listen to them in the car over the weekend, actually on the album. So we'll start with T-Pain. Obviously, I know how I feel. That's a dope track. I'm rocking with that one. I like the beat on there. They didn't have T-Pain is on there on the remix at the end, but they kept it true to form and just left it at them. I'm gonna say I got bars for each one of these, and I didn't write them down for nothing. I'm gonna start my one that stood out for me. Pete, Dressed to Kill, Mommy got me up on a hit list, pole position, had a fella running the distance. It's super funny to hear them old men talking about, like, you know, getting cheeks. It's hard to hear them talking about getting cheeks. That's just so it's funny to me when they say it. Also, that's just pretty cool, you know. Pole position, had a fella running. Okay, I get it, but that was just the other funny point. It's like, I get how funny the bar is, but
all right, for me,
you still 70.
Like you said, a lot of these we already got reactions to. So, like, to get into my thoughts of the song, you want to hear, like, you can listen. You can literally go watch those reaction videos. I'm not going to say anything different about my thoughts on the song. T-Pain was a song I liked when we reacted to it, and I liked it when I started the project off. My thoughts is the same on the song, so I got much to add.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was finna say, same with Bish, Bosh, you know. I ain't got nothing from that, you know.
We also did Mugshot Freestyle.
Bas did hit them with the now he'll be forever young Peter Pan. Chunk put him in the Ziploc, put him in the van. Now he'd be forever young. Fucking Peter Pan. Like, that was, I rock with that one. But obviously we heard it before. It's one of the best beats on there. The hook is fire. So.
All right, so let's get to Slap the Stick. Now, pause. Slap the Stick. Now that's fire. That's one that we didn't react to, and I got to that joint. And I'm like, okay, like this is a banger. like
Mugshot lyrics is the only thing that saved it. But Slap the Stick. Yeah,
Slap the Stick is fire though.
Which I started said Stop the Stick at first, which made sense to me, because it's like, you're not finna stick me up, I guess. But Slap the Stick. And that didn't get a pause from you? It's crazy.
I did.
Oh.
But I just said it. I said pause.
Oh, my bad. Why would I doubt? Why would I doubt that you would?
Doubt? I'm not saying pause after I say the title of that song.
Why would I doubt that? My bad.
Yeah, oh no, you're tweaking. But no, that was a song I definitely rock with. That was probably actually, I'm gonna say that probably was my favorite song on the project, probably because I did hear the bulk of this. So I say that was probably my favorite of the songs they did have on the project.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely one of mine.
Next they had Action Man, which we did that one. So you can check that reaction out. Goodfella.
Lot of paper lines still fire.
Goodfella. Now, I really like Goodfellas. Remember Goodfella off the project?
Yes.
I really like Goodfella. This was probably my second favorite joint on there after Slap the Stick. I just want to give it. I ain't trying to go into two, because I ain't trying to give a breakdown in case we have to watch a video later.
Goodfella was the one when first like a bunch of roses, no stress when I roll the foliage. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I see what he doing. I hated it the first 5 seconds I heard it. When I heard it, I'm like, this beat is gonna be terrible. I don't like this or whatever. But then by the end of the track, and after I'm hearing the verses, I was dancing to it. So
I like Goodfellas.
That's why I like Goodfellas, because I like it when the song does that to me. I like it when the song make me second guess myself or win me over, because I'm usually that. I don't know. That's just how you know. That's how I know. I shouldn't say everybody. That's how I know a song works or a song is really good. If I don't want to like it or don't like it, and then be like, nah, I can't hate on this. So that's what I did. That's what I give to Goodfellas.
Yeah, I kind of rock with it. Whirlybird.
Come on now.
What's your thoughts on Whirlybird?
Whirlybird was definitely my second favorite, if anything, on there, next to Slap the Stick. Goodfella, like I say, I dance to it, but Slap the Stick and Whirlybird is two of the best ones, mainly because I didn't hear them yet. But Oh yeah. What he say? A red ride in the hood. Oh, that's what Bas say. Big bad wolf, I could send him a pack, and then red ride in the hood with the packs and the straps. Like that was dope to me.
Was
crazy beat, yeah, crazy beat, crazy flow, no hook, just bars back to back. That was just fire, and the constant, going the way they kept up with the flow. That's why it was my favorite. That was just
that
fire.
Definitely had like the most unique feel. Like that had like the most unique feel as a song on the project, and like you said, like the cadence they was using because of the beat. I should have seen who actually produced that one so I could show them love. Cause see, like that was like the producer was kind of having fun with the beat, and then somehow they found the pocket. And they went crazy on there. So that's hands down one of the best songs on the project too. I don't know if I just feel like some of the other songs feel so much better because I did hear the previous songs, but like that was definitely one that stood out off the project to me too.
Oh yeah, man.
And then we had Stepped Into the Building, which we've done. And
it was something on there that I did notice on the Stepped Into the Building one that I didn't. When I listen to this, I definitely hit the lyrics option and listen to the app I listen to. You can listen to the lyrics if they're available, and it'll, have them going as you listen. And it was a part in there that I kind of got that I thought was dope. And I don't know what a lot of this stuff mean, but by the context clues, I can get it. And it was saying he came off of Pete saying something about spraying, so I'm assuming this is cologne, but. Aglewood Ard from Mozambique got the Taylor suit on with the brogs on feet. I don't know what Aglewood Ard is.
It's a fragrance.
Yeah, I figured that, but and then
it's a lot of different.
Brogs
Time
on
for
feet.
Got a good one. It's a couple different.
Yeah, he mentioned Time for early, so he probably talking about Time for
one.
Then I'm in Casablanca blowing jacaranda. I don't know what jacaranda is, but it sounds fly though.
Like a cigar.
It sounds fire. It sound fire. I don't know.
Since how they be getting you on the new stuff, and they be coming like, yo, this new stuff crack? Bro, fire, I'm telling you.
If you would have called crack jacaranda and somebody of influence was smoking it, I'd have been like, well, it can't be that bad. If my uncles were smoking jacaranda when I was growing up.
Yo, these Perkios, bro.
Perkios? Come on now. I got to try Perkio. I got to try at least one Perkio.
I'm saying you make it sound cool. So you don't even know this. Like, dude, Caracabacas is gonna be all kind of laced up stuff and crack. Like, yep, sign me up. Just make it sound cool.
Ecstasy sound like too much. That sound like something I want to.
That's the wrong. That's how they get you. Yo, you take this. You go to ecstasy.
Nope, I don't want to go.
Oh, I'll take 3 of those.
No,
that's
I'm
how
good.
They get you, bro.
It's too much feeling good.
Hey. You know what that's called? Marketing.
Hey.
Even in that world, you market it. The way that they marketed Pete and Bas to get this project to us. And what do you think about the project overall? What's your thoughts overall about the project?
All right, man. If we gonna give it, I'm gonna bring back the mic system. Source ain't using it no more. 187 Hobo. What's up?
The grading scale. No, we got to keep it into the grading scale.
They
still theirs.
Oh, the grading scale. Well,
yeah,
whatever we want to measure it by. What we gotta? It should be a cool thing for scale.
Like, say, wait a minute. Now, what will happen is, since we doing the whole album, it's gonna be a tougher grade. Like, I'm not saying a bunch of albums getting A's, bro. In the history of hip hop, I don't think it's a bunch of A+ albums. So
if we doing whole albums, and if I'm doing it off, since we aren't doing the mics, and I was going off the mics, and I already wrote that down, I'll do this. It's 3.5 out of 5 whatevers, And if you know anything about how respectable the mics thing is, then I would say that. I wanted to give it 4, but it's maybe if I didn't hear a lot of the songs already, but maybe I shouldn't judge it off of the songs that I heard already. If I'm not judging it off the songs that I heard and I heard everything fresh, it would probably be closer to a 4. What, 3.7, 3.8? Out of 5 is pretty high.
I think you're being very generous, bro.
Nah, that's pretty high.
I mean, you can show grade. So that's what you're going with? 3.5 or 5?
3.5 or 5, yeah. If we doing 10, it'll probably be 7 out of 10. I like the songs, man. I like them. So okay. I like the lyrics. It's just that I heard most of
That's cool. Because you'll understand my grading as we go on to the next project.
Worth the wait too.
For me, I am not going to give that I'm using the grading scale. We are the grading scale, bro. So what I'm going to say for a project, I would say that is about a C plus. That is above average. It's not bad at all. But I'm gonna tell you why I give it a C plus. Do I actually like the majority of the songs? Yes, I do. I like them. I like pretty much all the songs, like by themselves as songs. But when I listen to an album or a project, I like a cohesive nature to the songs I'm listening to. I like to hear a story. I like to feel like it's some feeling, it's some stories in there that stick. I like the soul music, bro. It's got to stick. It's like eating soul food. Something that's gonna stick to my bones. Something that make me feel something. I don't really feel like it's none of that on there. It's just good songs, some good lyrics, some good bops. But that's just it. So if I'm gonna judge it as an album, it's like a C plus. If I'm just judging it as a playlist, a little quick mixtape or something, it would probably get a little higher because it's just random songs. But like, as far as a project, I'll say it's about a C plus. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is if we giving the grades. I don't know why. Right? We are. Damn. What am I tripping on? We do already got one of those. Yeah, it's a C. Well, I'm trying to come up with something new.
No, you see what I'm saying? You got to think about the brand, Craig. Stop always trying to shout somebody. Think about our brand. Forget the 5 mics. They're gone. They're not coming back.
Yeah,
they're gone. It's about the grading scale now. We want people 10 years now to be like, we doing it like the grading scale, bro. C plus is still what I'm giving it.
Yeah, definitely. I would say that. Yeah, C plus is fair, but yeah, around there.
Yeah, that's you know what? Too Dirt. I know they're not, but I don't care. I don't care with no art. Like Dirk, for example. I'll get a Dirk project. I like the project. I like the songs on the project, but I might not like collectively the whole album. It don't mean that I don't like the songs by themselves, but like King Von project, I like the album. I like the project. It's feel like a story. A crazy story, no pun intended, but it feel like an album. Like when we grew up, DMX album felt like a story. Tupac albums felt like I'm used to hearing an album that sounds a certain way. You can't just like a Drake. Drake could give you a project. I always say Drake give you projects. Yeah. I don't really think Drake ever makes an album. The last album Drake made was probably some of his early. Like he just make like a playlist. I don't know. It's not an album to me, but
I mean if I didn't hear most of the songs, I definitely would if I didn't hear the songs already, it definitely probably would be better, but that is just something about it that takes it away from that and for it to be an album. But the 2 songs, if we was just the 2 songs that I didn't hear was probably 8 songs. Slap the Stick sound like 8 Ball and MJG type beat. That beat was crazy. It really reminded me of like back then. It's like if that instrumental came out, it's a bunch of American rappers that are probably, kill that beat. So
exactly, Banshee. Exactly, bro. Anything over a C to me, if somebody say, "Yo, this project came out," and they say like it's like a C, I'll check it out, bro. Yeah. If you say me is average, I'll check it out. It's a lot of albums historically. It's a lot of albums that's like C albums. If you put them if you want to rank albums throughout the history of hip hop, bro, you can't put everything it's A's because where's the room for an album like All Eyes on Me, and then you get down to an album from like
that's what I'm
what I'm saying.
Like,
you gotta separate
next
things.
to other albums that I think is a 4.
Exactly. That's why I'm like you being very generous.
Crazy
for a debut album, even though it's not a cohesive project. They are slaps. I think a C plus is a very fair grade to give them for a debut album.
Hold on, now we getting. Hey, Doy, what we talking about with the joiner slander? I mean, you probably heard, 3 or 4 songs from an album before you heard it? Like, we heard, 8 of these.
Hey,
but
Joyner,
this ain't about Joyner.
No, I like that Joyner.
But this ain't about Joyner. This ain't about.
But that Joyner album felt cohesive.
Hey,
though.
this ain't. Of course it is.
But what I'm saying is why I don't want to like, bro. Joyner album. Yeah, we did hear a lot of those songs, but the albums sound cohesive. It's not like it don't sound like a project. Like, we'll get to a Joyner album later.
Also, a couple Johnny, I didn't know that they had a video for Slapstick, but I do want to see it now. I do want to see that video.
Exactly. I agree with that, bro. 90% of the albums is probably a D. Like, it's like getting a B plus out of me gonna be tough. Cause then I'm putting you in the air like a B plus album. If we talking historical, that's like it was written. It was written is probably in the B+. You might even argue A-. Like that, we talking. It was written, bro. Like I can't be putting Pete and Bas near. Come on, bro. Sorry, because then we start getting higher than that. We gotta talk about the NWA albums. We gotta start talking about the Biggie albums, the Hove. We gotta talk about the Good Kid, Mad Cities. We gotta start talking about way too many incredible albums.
Yeah. And like I say, as a whole, as an album, I'm listening to this.
I'm probably being generous with C+. It's probably like a C to be honest, but I'm gonna say C+. I think it's a good
because
project.
I do like it and it's a good project. But yeah, it's just something about that word album because it's something about that. When you say like
that word,
you would have said mixtape.
We can have a different discussion.
It's a great mixtape.
Yep.
But album, I'm just expecting a little bit more.
I'm tough on albums, bro. If you tell me this your album, like Glorilla,
I didn't even know I was like that, but I guess I am.
You can't hear Glorilla album and say Pete and Bas album is better than Glorilla's.